Hello guys, welcome to Flutter iOS and Android FoodPanda clone app course with admin web portal. So we will develop basically four kind of applications. The first one is for the users, okay, where the user can log in and register and order foods, which I will show you later in the course. And then we have the seller app, that is the multiple seller, okay, multi-seller app, where any shop owner or restaurant owner or any cafe owner can register and start selling their items or their food online using our this FoodPanda clone app. And then we have the food delivery app, that is the riders app, where the rider will basically pick and this is basically the multiple riders app, okay, where any user or any person can become a rider by simply registering and sign in, okay, and then the rider can simply pick the food, accept the parcel or order request, and then can deliver it from the seller shop to the user home address. And also we have a beautiful admin web portal. Now of course when the seller register or when the rider register, the admin has the right, okay, admin is basically the company owner, or you can say the app owner. So the admin can activate their accounts from here, okay, as well as the admin can block any user account, seller account or rider account in case of any inappropriate use or any misuse. In case of any misuse, the admin has the right to block any seller or any rider, okay. So anyways, let's just check all the features of all the four applications alongside, with the admin web portal step by step. First of all, I'm going to log in as a user here, and then let's log in as seller. And before login here, let me show you one thing. Here you can see on the user app, you can see the items which are selling in this app, okay, in this slider which is changing, okay. And then if you see here down, then here you will see all the restaurants, cafes and shops. For example, natural and fresh food restaurant, California Pizza Kitchen, American Burgers, and then Maxwell cold drink shop, Mama Fish House, and so on, Shelby Brothers Coffee Shop, Burger King, and so on. So here we can log in as any seller from here, okay. For example, Burger King, Mama Fish House. Let's just log in using American Burger account. So I will simply write their email and password and then click on login, and it will simply allow the seller to log in to their account in the sellers app, okay. So now also let's just quickly log in using the rider so that I can show you guys the complete flow and all the features of this app. This is the rider app, okay. Welcome John, and these are all the new available order, parcel in progress, not yet delivered, history, total earning, and logout button. Now first of all, let me tell you how these things work, okay. First of all, as you see on the user app, you see these different cafes, restaurants and shops, okay, and also you see this slider. So anyways, now the first thing is we are seeing this because these are different sellers, okay. All these are different seller. For example, currently on the seller app, I am logged in using this cafe, or you can say this restaurant, which is American Burger. And if you click here, you will see their image here, their name here, okay, and then the home, my earnings, for this seller, okay, the new order, history and logout button alongside with it. Now on the American Burger, these are the menus for American Burger seller, okay. So the American Burger can delete any menu he wants, okay, or she wants, and then the cold drinks, any menu the seller can delete. Also, if the seller want to add further new menus, then the seller can simply click on this icon button, okay, add new menu, and then click here on this add new menu, and then select with capture with camera or select with gallery. Let's pick any image from the gallery. For example, this time the seller want to add any new menu. Let's say what thing we want, let's add this one, okay, and then the menu info, let's say chili burger. This will be our chili burgers menu, you can say, let's say, and then also the title and the description. This is the short info, and this is of course the title. So here you can write short info, that is, let's say served 3 and so on. So anyways, now you can simply click add, and this new menu will be added to the app. So if you go back from here or from here, okay, then here you can see the new menu has been added successfully. So in this way you can add new menus. For example, inside the chicken burgers, if you come here, we have already, this American burger, they have already some items in the chicken burgers, okay, items, which is the menu name, okay, chicken burgers. So anyways, I hope now you understand. And if you want to delete any specific item from any specific menu, then you have to simply click on that item, go to the description of that, and then you will see chicken burger, the image, and so on, the description, the total amount, and if you want, you can simply delete it by clicking on the delete button. So now, how you can add new item? Well, it is so simple. If you want to add item, okay, you will choose any menu. For example, to which menu you want to add item. For example, this one which we just created. If I come here inside, then there are no items we have just created it. Then you have to simply click on this plus icon button, add new item. Okay, click on it, select from gallery, and then let's add an item to it. So I will simply write the short info. I will say, let's say just testing, okay, and just test visa description and so on, and then the price, of course. So you have to simply click on share in order to add this new item to that specific menu. So it has been added. Now if you come here to the chili burgers menu, then you can see just testing pizza, which is the item name and the item short info. If you click here, then you will see the complete description here, the amount and all these things. If you want to delete this specific item, you can simply delete it from here by simply clicking it. Here you can see it has been empty now. Also, if you want to delete the whole menu, then you can simply click on this delete, and here you can see it has been deleted successfully. So this is all about the sellers app. Now we will check, of course, the remaining feature. First of all, let's just go with the flow. How the seller will receive order. For example, now let's allow the user to place any order to American burgers. Okay, so I'm going to place an order for cold drink. The cold drink menu has these items, okay, as you can see here. Let's order Sprite. Okay, so you will see here the image of that item, how much you want, and then the name, the complete description, the price for this €1. Okay, so how much you want. Let's order 4. Okay, add to cart. It is added to the cart. If I show you here, you can see it, 4 multiply 1, €4, okay, total. And you can clear the cart if you want. For example, I click it, so cart has been cleared. So now let's place proper order. Okay, let's order Sprite this time 2. Okay, add to cart. Okay, now you can see. Now let's add another one, and this time kebab burgers menu. You can see items of kebab burgers menu. So here are some items. Let's order this one, tasty chips burger. 5 burgers I want. Okay, add to cart. Item added successfully. Here you can see 2. Now if I come here, then here you can see 2 multiply 1, 5 multiply 4. Total price is €22. Okay, now let's just go with the checkout. Now here you will see the addresses, okay, which you have already saved. You can also add a new address by simply clicking here on add address, and you can type the address manually, or you can simply click here on get my current location, and it will get all your location. Then you can write your name and phone number, that is on which you want to receive the parcel. So anyways, we have already too much addresses here. Okay, so just select any one from it. Okay, this one, Steve Boss, I want to order it for my friend. And if you want to check this address in the maps, you can simply click on check in maps also. Okay, we have this feature. So anyways, now let's just proceed and place the order quickly. So when you place the order, congratulations, order has been placed successfully. You can check your orders by simply clicking here and go to my orders. So here you can see the Sprite can 2 tasty chips burger 5, okay, and then the price alongside with it. If you want to see the details of it, you have to just click on it and it will send you to the description page, which is order placed successful. Here you can see order placed, processing, order processed, and then the shipping details, name, phone number, the full address, and then go back for the user. Okay, now if we go back, I mean the user can place multiple orders at one time, okay, from the same cafe, or let's say from the same restaurant, or from any other restaurant or any other cafes. Okay, so for example, let's place another order. This time I'm going to place it, you can also place from the same cafe, okay, as I told you, as well as from different cafes. For example, this time I'm going to place from this one, which is Maxwell Cold Drink Shop. So they have menus for the mineral water, soft drinks, and canned cold drinks. So I'm going to with the soft drinks 1.5 liter menu. So they have Mountain Dew, Pepsi, Coca-Cola. Let's go with Pepsi. Okay, let's order 2 and then add to cart. Item added successful. Here you can see it. Now let's just go back and order something else from the Maxwell Cold Drink Shop. Let's order some water. This time I'm going to order this pure mineral water. Okay, 2. So add to cart. Item added successfully. Let's go to the cart. Now I have added this second order. Let's just go to the checkout quickly. Okay, Steve, pause. Check in maps if you want, otherwise you can simply just close it. Okay, so you can go with any address you want, by the way. Okay, let's choose this one, which is for Muhammad Ali. Okay, let's proceed, place order. Now what I want to show you guys is, if you go here to the my orders, then you can see here, okay, all the orders here. Now this one is American burger. Okay, I mean we order the Sprite can and this tasty chips burger from this cafe. So if you come here, I mean let's say you are American burger, okay, this is your seller account. So if you come here to new orders, then you will see only this one, okay, not this one, because this belongs to the Maxwell shop. If I show you, which was this one, Maxwell Cold Drink Shop, okay, this belongs to this person. So if this seller online using their phone, then he will see that he received that order for this pure mineral water and Pepsi. Currently for American burgers, this order only belong to American burgers. So I hope you understand now. So let's just see, I mean the seller can watch the details of it. Okay, parcel packing successful. Okay, after successfully packing, and you can see the total price, order ID, order at, time and date. Here you can see, and then the shipping details, of course. So when the seller done the packing, the seller can simply click on this order packing done. So click on it, and yeah, that's it. Now comes the rider turn. Okay, so the rider, whenever any rider is online, okay, he can simply click on this new available orders, and here he will basically see all the available drivers here. For example, currently we have 2 active drivers, okay, which you can see here. So which one the rider will accept, the rider can simply click on that specific order which the rider wants to deliver. So let's click this one. Okay, here you will see order ID, order placed successful, and these are the shipping details. So if the rider wants, the rider can accept it by simply clicking here on this confirm to deliver this parcel. Otherwise the rider can go back. So let's just confirm this. Okay, so now the rider has to move to the restaurant. Here you can see it is showing that is show cafe or restaurant location. So if you click here, I mean when the rider click on it, it will show the restaurant location, and it will draw a route from the driver, from the rider current location to the cafe. So this is the cafe location, this is the rider location. So the rider has start movement, and you can see it here. So the driver reached, I mean the rider reached to the restaurant and pick up the order, I mean the parcel from the cafe or from this American Burgers restaurant. Okay, so after this the rider has to go back and just confirm this order has been picked. So confirmed, and then it is time to deliver this parcel to the user's home. Okay, so here you can see the show delivery drop off location. So when the rider click on it, it will show the rider location and also the route to the user home, as you can see here from here, okay, where the cafe is, and currently the rider is here. Okay, so the rider is now going to deliver parcel at the user home location. Okay, or you can see the drop off location. So the rider reached to the drop-off location of parcel, which is the user location. So now after delivering it, the rider can simply click here, order has been delivered, confirm. And here we go. Here you can see it has been gone from the user app also, that is, that order become a history. Now if the user come back, I mean in case of user, if the user come here and search the history, so here you can see the history, Sprite Can 2, Tasty Chips Burger 5. If you click on it, then it will show you that is this parcel delivered successfully. Okay, here you can see the details. Also you can check it in the seller's app. I mean the seller can also check his history. If the seller click history, and here you can see it. To the seller it is showing that his parcel delivered successfully, and then here you can see all the details. Also for the riders, if the rider go to the history, then the rider can see all the history for all his items, and this was the current one, which is Sprite Can 2, Tasty Chips Burger 5 delivered. Okay, here you can see it. So that is really cool, order delivered successful. Now one more thing is that what are these other options? Parcel in progress, not yet delivered, and of course the total earnings. Let's just check this. Now whenever the rider receive new orders, okay, let's check. For example, currently we have this order, okay, and let's say the rider accept it. The rider simply click on this confirm to deliver this parcel. Okay, so the rider click on it, and by somehow, let's say the driver app closed, okay, or the rider receive any call, or let's say the app just get closed by somehow. Okay, so in that case, what will be the case in that? Okay, I mean how the rider will recover that order? Well, it is already recovered. I mean, as you know, the rider already confirmed that order, I mean that is to pick it up from the restaurant. So if the rider come here to the new orders, it will not be here, okay, because it is now in the progress, parcel in progress. If you click here, then you will see it here, parcel in progress. Now let's say, let's just come here, we have already confirmed that. Okay, let's say the rider moved to the restaurant location and pick the parcel. Okay, so the rider will simply confirm that, and then after that again, let's say the rider phone turned off, or let's say somehow any accident happened and the driver app just closed again. Okay, then in that case, how we can manage the state of that order? Okay, so now if the rider come here to the parcel in progress, it will not be here because the rider has already picked it up from the restaurant, so it will be not yet delivered mode. Okay, so it will be in the not yet delivered mode, which simply means to be delivered. I mean the rider has to deliver this progress, I mean this parcel, okay, which is in progress. Okay, so to be delivered, you will find it inside the not yet delivered, okay, parcels. Here you can see it. So now let's just quickly complete it. Okay, parcel delivered successful. Now if you go to the history, then you will see it here, that is pure minerals water and Pepsi. This has been delivered successfully. Here you can see it. Okay, so that is really cool and really nice. And then comes the total earnings. If the rider click on it, he will see this total earnings which he earned. So 16 euros is the total earnings for this rider whose name is John. Also we have the logout button, of course, and then comes here in the seller app. The seller can also check the earnings by simply clicking here on my earnings, okay, which is the total earnings for this cafe which name is American Burger. Okay, here you can see it. And then on the user side, the user can also search for different cafes or restaurants. For example, the user wants to order some fish, so the user will simply write fish, and you can see here's Mama Fish House. Let's search for any other one. Let's say American Burger, as you can see here. So if the user click on it, it will simply send to the menus of that restaurant, cafe or shop, as you can see here. So anyways, the last one is the admin panel. So the admin can activate and block the users, the sellers, the riders, as well as the admin can see the earnings, total earnings for the seller and riders. As you can see here, these are all the active accounts of all the sellers, okay, as you can see here. For example, if you click on this one, that is Mama Fish House total earnings, then it will show you the total earnings. Okay, here you can see it. Let's block this Mama Fish House seller. Okay, so let's click on it. Yes, do you want to block this? Okay, now if you come here to the seller accounts, okay, which is to activate, so this will show you all the blocked accounts, as you can see here, and this activate this account button. So if you click here on this activate this account, it will simply activate it again. If you come here again, then you can see it, Mama Fish House. So once you block any seller, or let's say any rider, he will not be able to use the rider or seller app, I mean any app. Okay, he will be blocked from the app respectively. And then we have the riders, okay, so on, as you can see here. So yeah, the same goes for the riders as well. You can block any rider you want. So for example, I block Sasha. If I come here, then you will see in the blocked account that is Sasha rider is blocked. Now this rider cannot use the rider app. Okay, similarly goes for the users and for the sellers. Okay, if you blocked anyone, then he will not be able to use the, for example, this seller will no longer use the, will not be able, I mean it is, he is not allowed anymore because he is now blocked by the admin. So yeah, this is all about this course where we will develop the fully functional FoodPanda clone app with admin web portal. So yeah, I hope you will love this course and see you guys in the course.